Yeah, a friend of mine, a guy, Adam Ross, you may know, a super guy, has an expression. It's like if you hang around long enough in Silicon Valley, you get hit by the money truck.
Absolutely.
And so, hopefully,
You're
same thing
looking
with
at
startups.
me in a very
Both of
targeted way.
us. Both of us.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, I mean, even for investors, that is key. It's so key as investors to get lucky. And if you make a certain number of bets and you don't give up, you will eventually get lucky. It's just somewhere around the 20th or 30th investment, I find something breaks for an angel, for a seed fund.
Yeah.
But you have to, talking about our business, if you only do 5 investments, man,
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah.
How long did you know before you got the sense you were good at this?
Actually, the one thing about Airbnb was every time I go to the airport, they'd be on the cover of some magazine, the guys. And I was like, you learn this later as an investor, but you know, if you miss out on 1,000x or 10,000x, and maybe the case of Airbnb, you can. So that kind of said, hey, I was like, wow, I had miscalibrated my risk.
This is so key. The human brain has a very hard time understanding the concept of 1,000x. It's just so exponential, and it doesn't exist anywhere else in finance. When you get your credit card bill, if you don't pay it and they charge you 2% that month or 30% that year, you're okay. And then if you buy a stock and it goes 5x and you went 500% in 5 years, you're like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Right.
And when I talk to people and they talk about the Uber or the Robinhood investment, I'm like, yeah, 1,000 and 7,000x and growing. And I still haven't sold any shares of Robinhood. And I paired my Uber position early. So Masayoshi-san had some shares to buy. We all did. Yeah. But I haven't sold any since. I'm like, wow, that is a very bizarre thing to have a 7,000x or 1,000x.
And all the compounding, the doubling at the end, I mean, one doubling at the end is worth all the multiples up
Correct.
Until that point. So Buffett was extremely good at understanding compounding. You're right. It's not like in the physical world, the delta between how much we weigh, maybe 20% or 30% or 10%. It's hard to think in these orders of magnitude where, the startup world and the tech world and certain things don't run that way. They run in like exponents, and they run in a different kind of math.
If you were in a poker game and there were 9 people in it and they each put $10,000 in, and you somehow figured out how to take everybody's money in a cash game, you would make 9 times 90,000.
Exactly.
Now imagine a poker game where you put the 10,000 in and you made 1,000 times it, and you're like, how is that even possible? It's like it's 100 other poker tables worth of players.
10 million, yeah.
More. I think it's 100 million, right? So 1,000 would be 1 million. No, it's 10 million. You're right. So it's like, how did I put 10,000 down and make 10 million? It doesn't make any logical sense. We've got a brand new sponsor this week, and it's another amazing startup whose product we actually use every day here at Launch. If you need to hire, manage, pay, or equip team members anywhere around the world, you need Deal. DEEL. They're going to take care of all the annoying HR tasks you don't have time for, like payroll, compliance, visas, and onboarding, so you can stay focused on your business. And Deal scales up with you from the first hire on, so there's never any need to switch platforms or transition into a new system. With Deal, you can set up payroll for any country in just minutes and get all the complicated visas and paperwork settled right away, allowing your business to grow without borders. That's why more than 37,000 startups and fast-moving companies are already using Deal to accelerate their hiring and growth. Find out more by visiting deal.com/twist. That's DEEL.com/twist.